Welcome back to Straight from the Agent. I am Johnny B. Good, joined by my man,
Connery Calkins.
Man, we're just cranking through episodes. I've tried to be a little more succinct because I understand that our listeners, some of the feedback I've received with some of our previous episodes, they were just a little bit long.
Yeah.
So I'm really trying to hit like that 20-minute window.
Right, yeah.
You know, because we can get a little verbose and we can beat certain subjects to death.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, what you and I want to do is we want to educate buyers and sellers.
Yep.
That's our entire goal. The entire reason that we're doing this is, one, we want to get our names out there.
Yeah.
Right? We're both real estate agents. We have to market ourselves.
Yep.
But there isn't a great place to go to get a lot of information that's not going to come from AI or a weird blog somewhere or something that's not relevant to you. So that, again, is very important. Whether you see our shorts or the full videos, leave us comments. 100%. Let us know what you guys want to hear about, because we can very specifically talk to that in future episodes.
Oh, definitely.
Which I think is really important. You know, and there's just a lot of different ways to go about talking about certain things, but we want to have quick hits.
Yeah.
We want to make sure we're bringing you guys value right off the bat.
Right.
So with that being said, let's jump right into the sellers.
All right.
Let's see what they have to say today. Where do we go? Let's go with number 30. Oh, here we go. This is great because it's right in line with last week's.
Perfect.
Can a deal fall apart after accepting an offer?
1,000%.
And it happens across the nation every day.
There's been, I mean, simple answer, yes.
Yeah.
100%. Do you want to go through a story or two of deals that have fallen apart with you?
Well, I mean, one of the crazy ones that I had is I had a cash offer. This goes back to Church Street. We had a cash we had a cash offer on this property. We went through, did the inspection, did everything. This guy was from out of state, but he came specifically to look at this property.
Okay.
And so we go through, shows me all of his identification, proof of funds, everything, does the earnest money deposit.
Okay.
Gives me a check or does it online, whatever it was, not relevant. But I have the earnest money deposit. We schedule closing. Dude literally ghosts me. For weeks, we kept pushing closing out. He wouldn't sign an extension.
Oh my God.
Wouldn't do it. And I'm like, I got a pretty substantial earnest money deposit from you.
Right, yeah.
You're not going to get that back.
Right, yeah.
Radio silence. To this day, no response to anything. I did send him a mutual release. He signed it digitally. That was it. So
really?
The seller ended up getting the earnest money deposit, put it back on the market.
Wow.
Done like dinner.
Yeah.
So from the seller's perspective, yeah, that's super frustrating. But at least in my case, the seller was compensated for the time that, you know, it was taken off the market or whatever when they couldn't have showings, and got that. I want to say it was several thousands of dollars.
Wow.
That they got an earnest money deposit.
Yeah.
And it was like, dude, what are you doing?
Right. Yeah.
Like, you drove all the way here from Wisconsin or wherever you were from to blow $5,000.
Yeah. I mean, at least it worked out with the sellers.
Yeah, of course. I mean, what do you have? What's one that jumps to the top of your mind?
So kind of vice versa to you.
Yeah.
This is where it was the buyer just, it was a bad situation for the buyer because of a situation that happened with the seller. It was a whole thing, but
it always is.
I had the seller and the buyer.
Okay.
We did a massive price reduction on this home I had listed, and buyers came, wanted to write an offer through me. Totally fine. I can do that. They knew I wasn't representing them. I was representing the seller.
Yep.
Seller starts ghosting me after we get an offer.
Really?
We're through the inspection. We just had the appraisal done.
Yeah.
Still waiting on the appraisal results. Haven't heard from the seller. I get a call from her family. She fell, was in the hospital.
Oh no.
And they took her off life support because she like busted an artery or something. Yeah.
Yikes.
Seller passed away. It was terrible. But that's that's a situation you can't predict that's going to happen. And long story short, there was way more to that story because basically we found out she didn't technically own the home.
Okay.
She had the same name as her daughter. Oh. And hindsight's 2020.
Sure.
I should have asked more questions, should have dug deeper into this, but I was new into the industry. I was like, oh, I got a good listing.
And this is how we learn.
Exactly.
This is how we learn.
She had the same name as her daughter, verbatim.
Wow.
Daughter passed away. She was in a drunk driving accident when she was younger. She was not the one driving. She got hit by a drunk driver.
Oh, geez.
She was mentally handicapped after that. They got a good insurance payout, right? Yep. They used the insurance money to buy the home in that daughter's name.
Okay.
Daughter passed away. Mother remained there. Took out another mortgage on the home under the same name.
Oh, my gosh.
No one caught it. And so it would have been a nightmare for the buyers to deal with.
So it was almost a blessing in disguise.
As morbid as it is, yes, 100%. But yeah, so people die. I mean, it's just, you can die right before closing, and that kills the deal.
Yeah.
I mean, and correct me if I'm wrong, I feel like I remember this, I don't remember much from the real estate course.
Because you don't learn anything relevant to the industry.
Exactly. But isn't it true if the broker dies, all the listings essentially go away?
I have no idea.
I feel like people can correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I believe, because when I get a listing, technically it's not my listing.
Right.
It's the broker's listing.
It's the broker's listing. Yep.
I think that if there's no plan in place and the broker suddenly passes away, everything's dead.
Wow.
Like all the listings, all pendings, it is all dead with that broker, essentially. From what I can recall, I could have had a fever dream and dreamt that, but it was on my mind.
It is absolutely crazy. And there's so many different ways. You know, I got ghosted. You had clients that passed away, sadly. Anything can happen.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been on deals where I've had a tree fall on a house.
Oh, jeez.
While it's been under contract. That creates a whole number of issues as well.
Yep.
You know, so absolutely deals can fall apart.
Yeah. Sometimes it's the client's fault.
Yeah.
Buyer or the seller.
Yep.
Sometimes it's something that is out of your control.
Sometimes it's an act of God.
Yeah.
Yep. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Those things happen.
Yeah.
I had another deal, house over in Flint where it was a rental. It had been rehabbed. We had it under contract. They went in for the inspection. It had rained the night before. There was 1.5 feet of water in the basement.
Oh my God. Blessing in disguise though for the buyer.
Yep.
Because they wouldn't have, if it didn't rain, wouldn't have known that.
That's right. That's right. And I tell my buyers all the time, I love looking at houses in crappy weather.
Yeah.
Because the crappier the weather, we're going to be able to see those issues.
Exactly.
So those potential issues that pop, those are big things that, yeah, it's pouring rain. Let's go look.
Yeah.
Now's a great time to go look.
Exactly.
Great time. Sunny days, everybody, of course, wants to be out.
Yeah.
But that's not going to tell you anything. There's not anything that's going wrong with the house on a sunny day.
Exactly.
You know, but when it's raining or it's snowing or it's springtime, so where's the water at? The backyard's completely flooded. Okay, that's good to know.
Exactly.
You know, because again, we want all of our buyers and sellers to have as much transparency as possible.
Yeah.
We don't want to hide or obfuscate anything from a potential buyer or seller.
Right.
Because that just makes our job more difficult.
Yeah.
I want you to go in eyes wide open, baby. I want you to know everything about this house, as much information as we can glean. Let's do it.
I'd be more happy with talking somebody out of a deal than pushing them into a deal that's not going to work.
Yeah.
Which I am A-okay with. If I see the issues that are bad, and granted, I've had buyers where it's like, I don't care. I love the house. I want the house.
I'll figure it out.
Okay, great. As long as you know what's going on with the home, these are the issues.
And that's why I put everything in writing.
Yes.
Everything's got to be in writing. And because it protects you, it protects me, it protects the buyer and or seller.
Yeah.
I want everybody protected. So I do a lot of correspondence via email and text message for that very reason.
I do that. I was going to bring that up. And this could be just a tip for if any agents are listening. Obviously, phone call and face-to-face is preferred. Right.
Oh, for sure.
I do that while I'm building the relationship.
Yeah.
Once we get a home under contract or a listing is under contract, I'll still take calls and give them calls, the whole 9 yards, but I'll follow it up with a text message or an email. I want everything in paper and on writing that we discussed.
As we discussed, here's how we're taking the next steps.
Exactly.
And it's almost like a postmortem. And it's a way for me to cover my ass.
Yeah.
I want to make sure that I'm covered and I know and it also helps me stay organized within the deal, making sure that we're going through the steps necessary to ensure that we can get to that closing date on time, ready to close.
Yeah. Because for the clients, this is the only deal that they're doing.
Right.
We have sometimes 2, sometimes 10 of these things happening at one time.
Absolutely.
So we can't remember, which house had the basement that was leaking.
Right.
You know what I mean? So we got to keep track of it. And I like that via email and text message.
Yep, absolutely. All right. What do you got for the sellers?
All right, let's see here. I'm sure it takes me a while to get down there.
Bend at the hips.
Let's see. Number 24.
Okay.
Should I buy a fixer-upper or a move-in ready home?
That's great.
Can we say it on 3? 1, 2, 3.
It depends. It does absolutely depend. What do you want?
Yeah.
I mean, for those people that are a little bit handy and they like doing that stuff and they've watched their HGTV and they've seen all the rehabs and all of the things, I say go for it.
Yeah.
Why not? Because in that instance, if you can get a house at a reasonable price point and here's the other thing, and we get this a lot with first-time home buyers, so let's address this right now. You can't get a mortgage and then ask for $30,000 over the value to have money to rehab the house.
Exactly.
So I'm going to say that again. If you're getting a mortgage for $150,000, they're not going to give you $180,000 so that you have $30,000 cash to fix up the home.
Exactly.
Does not work that way. So for me, I would make that abundantly clear to anybody that's looking for those fixer-uppers or looking for this or looking for that, unless you're working with like a hard money lender or somebody that's outside the normal scope of a bank, a credit union, a mortgage broker.
Exactly.
You need to have funds available to be able to fix it up. If you don't, well, then you just bought a crappy house that you're going to have to piecemeal and work on when you have extra funds.
Exactly.
So that's how I try to explain it and convey that to potential buyers. Buying a fixer-upper is a great way to buy low
and sell high,
get instant equity. And then even if you stay there 5 years, you've made the improvements. So the value's gone up. You've paid down your mortgage. So you've increased equity. So you can walk away with a check at the end when you decide to sell that. But you have to have the funds available to be able to make those repairs. Buy the materials, hire contractors, or DIY it, whatever that is. But understand, buyers nowadays are very discerning. And 99 out of 100 homes that go under contract are going to have a home inspection. So you can't just put lipstick on a pig.
Exactly.
A Band-Aid on a bullet wound isn't going to do much. You have to make sure you're doing things the right way, within code, within the expectations of what a potential buyer might want to see in the future.
Exactly. And as often we say, it depends on your situation. Me and my wife, we wanted a turnkey home.
Same.
We really didn't want to go into a project.
Right.
We don't have the time for a project.
Right.
So we spent the extra money and got a house that didn't need any work.
Right.
But maybe if I was single and I was buying a house, I'd get a fixer-upper.
Sure.
Because I'm a simple guy.
Right.
I'll go home, I'll wake up, go to work, come home, eat dinner, work on the house.
Absolutely.
Now, am I handy? Absolutely not.
Right.
But I can figure it out.
Right.
But it just depends if on your situation, what you want. If you have the time, go for it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And sometimes those are the diamonds in the rough. You find a reasonably priced home that needs some work. And I'm not talking like foundation issues. I'm not talking about like literally weather coming in through the roof. We're talking about stuff that needs new flooring, maybe a kitchen rehab, maybe a bathroom rehab, something that it's just not moving on the market for a specific reason, which is usually it's outdated. And I've been in my house since 2005. Our house was built in 2005. So in that house, I'm 20, 21 years into being there. It's time to change some things, change some outlets, make some updates to the bathrooms, do the different things that are going to make it still feel current.
Exactly.
So that all of a sudden, my kids have friends over and they're like, oh, you have an old house.
Right. Yeah.
I don't want them to say that.
Yeah.
But I also, like we talked about in our last episode, that pride of ownership.
Exactly.
That goes such a long way.
Oh,
it's
definitely.
so imperative to take care of your stuff.
Yeah. And it's like I've had clients I've had 2 clients actually in the past 6 months that were first-time home buyers. One just really wanted a new build. That's what they wanted. They wanted something. They were the first people to live in. Turnkey, no problems.
Yep.
I've had one who's like, hey, I want a fixer-upper. I want something that I can get for a good deal and I can turn around and sell it in 5 years.
Perfect.
Great. Just whatever type of person you are, that's what you go for.
Yep, absolutely. And it's become increasingly difficult to find these fixer-uppers.
Yeah.
You know, the market has been so out of balance and lower inventories have tilted things to the benefit of the sellers.
Yeah.
Finding these quote unquote diamonds in the rough has become a lot more challenging because you also have a lot of investors out there that whether they're looking for a fix and flip or a long-term hold with like a tenant in place, they're coming in there with either a hard money lender that looks like a cash offer so they can get in there a lot quicker, a lot more easily, a lot more agreeable terms to the sellers. So if you're going to do that, if you want to buy a fixer-upper, something along those lines, I would recommend patience.
100%.
Recommend patience. Find a good agent that's going to be able to set up some searches for you. So when these things are hitting the market,
you're notified first.
Yeah, you get the pick of the litter per se if you can be quick about it.
Yeah, even with the fixer uppers, like those things will move as within reason.
Yeah,
if
it's priced priced well, anything will sell at the right price.
Yeah,
and this is what I tell people all the time. You know, it's our job to maximize the value that you receive.
Yeah.
We want to make sure we're getting you top dollar.
Yeah.
But if you need to sell quickly, if you need to, or if you have a property that maybe isn't very appealing to what the current market's looking for, you need to be aggressive with that, with those pricing points.
Oh, definitely. And I mean, it's conversations that you have to have right off the rip.
Yeah.
I'm heading out to, right after here, I got to go to a listing appointment and we already have a price set in mind. And we're going to have the conversation. I just saw this the other day, which I want to start implementing. It's the 10-10-0 rule.
Okay.
Within the first 10 days, if we don't get any offers, we do a price reduction.
Yep.
Within the first 10 showings, if we don't get any offers, we do a price reduction.
Yep.
Because that is the market telling us that we're overpriced.
That's correct.
Like, it's not my opinion. It's not your neighbor's. It's not your mother's. It's not your opinion. It's what the market says.
That's right.
But again,
that's right.
Sometimes it takes a while. I've had listings sit on the market without a price reduction for a couple months and then they pop.
Yep. Every house has the right buyer.
Yeah.
Every house has the right buyer. But it's important to be on point with that.
Yeah.
Be on point. All right. Let's get to know the agent a little bit.
Oh, no.
Everybody knows that's watched any of our videos that you like scary movies.
I do.
Okay. Let's jump outside that spectrum.
Okay.
How do you feel about the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Love it, hate it? Because you're a little bit younger. So like Iron Man came out in what, 2008?
Yeah.
Ish. So you're like 11 years old.
Sure. Yeah.
So that was like your childhood.
Right. Yeah.
Right. Your childhood was like phase 1 and phase 2 of the MCU. What's your take on it? Have you enjoyed it? Do you not really care about comic book stuff?
I've enjoyed it.
Okay.
I really haven't. I think the last one that I saw was Endgame.
Okay.
I really just have. There's been so much. As I knew the basic superheroes, like you have Iron Man, you have the Hulk, you have all that jazz.
Right.
So, yeah, I think the last one that we watched was Endgame. And it's funny because I remember, like, I scheduled, me and my buddies, like, we're going to go to a movie and go see Endgame, right?
Yeah.
When it first came out. I'm just scrolling the night before. We're going out on like a Friday night. It's like a Thursday.
Yeah.
Scrolling through Twitter. Formerly Twitter. Back when it was Twitter.
Yeah.
And I just see a tweet. Iron Man dies. And I was like, okay, this is great.
Yeah, that's not great. That's not great.
But,
especially if you don't know anything about it.
Yeah.
And I've never been a huge comic book guy.
Right, yeah.
Not by any stretch. Not there's anything wrong with that. It's just I never got into it.
Yeah.
And so I go into so many of these films and movies really not knowing anything.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of a good thing because I don't get disappointed.
Yeah.
Because I have no preconceived notions about what I'm supposed to be seeing. And I can just enjoy it for the storytelling.
Exactly.
And I've always enjoyed them. My kids are into them. They're not hardcore into them.
Yeah.
But like the new Avengers Doomsday is coming out. And so the boys want to go see that. I'm like, hell yeah, I'll go take you to go see that. That'll be a blast.
You guys still go to the movie theater?
Not a lot. It's expensive and I'm cheap. So.
Okay. I haven't been in years.
I mean,
actually, I lied. I just went a couple months ago. But that was my first time going since like 2019.
Really?
Yeah. Just we haven't had the desire to go.
Yeah, I believe it.
Mhm.
Nothing wrong with that. Well, and nowadays you can almost rent everything the same week that it's out.
Exactly.
And I'm a homer, so I'm like, I get to sit on my couch
Exactly.
and like pause the movie so I can go pee. I don't have to miss anything. Like,
right, yeah.
This is worth the $20 because I'd spend 40 on snacks. So
well, now what they're
let's
doing,
do that.
the movie theater that me and my brother went to, they have a bar.
Yeah.
So I had a couple beers while we were getting ready for the movie.
Yeah.
And I had to get up and pee like 3 times.
There it is. There it is.
Just ridiculous.
Well, I was just curious about that because I know how much you like your scary movies.
Yeah.
That I was curious if you were into the MCU or anything like that.
I would like to catch up on it, but
Yeah.
it's just trying to find the time to do it.
I get it.
You know what I mean?
I absolutely get it. I mean, well, and you want to actually pay attention.
Exactly.
It's not one of those things. I think the majority of us, at least millennials, Gen Z, whatnot, when we're watching something on television, we're typically also doom scrolling on our phones.
Yep.
So it's like we're dividing our attention between a couple of different things. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Right.
But it's kind of like, I need to focus.
My wife thinks I'm crazy because my office is right down the road from my house.
Right.
Right. So she has a home office. I don't. I just work wherever in the house. So if I'm working from home, if I have no appointments for the day, I'll be on the couch and I have the TV going watching a movie.
Yep.
And she's like, do you know what's happening? I'm like, I have no idea what's happening.
Right.
I know that this person just died.
Right.
Don't know where he came in.
Right.
Couldn't tell you. I know the title of the movie. Don't know the plot.
Right.
But it'll be like a movie I've never seen before. Right. So I need something on in the background to focus.
Which is crazy because a previous episode, you're like, oh, I'll take a 2-hour drive up north in complete silence.
Oh, yeah. Totally different, dude.
How? How's it different?
Do you want me to go even crazier?
No.
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead. A little bit. Be quick.
I don't listen to music at the gym. I don't listen to podcasts.
Nothing.
I put the headphones in. So I don't want people coming up and talking to me. But no, it's a time for me to think and work through stuff. If I got a deal that's off the haywire, if I'm trying to think about how I can grow my business, I can just go in.
You are so insane. That defies all reason.
I'm starting to, I got some problems.
I mean, it's so far outside the norm. I don't even. So you go to the gym, you put in your AirPods, and you listen to nothing.
Yeah,
not even like white noise, not static, not the God frequency, nothing. Just bloop.
No,
they're just in.
They're just in. So you can hear like all the drama that's happening in the gym. Like I've been working next to couples and they're arguing and they have no idea that I'm listening. It's great. That's me.
So thank you for joining me with my psychotic co-host, Connery Calkins. I am Johnny B. Good, the flip-flop agent. He's bonkers. It's fine. Please let me know in the comments. Am I the crazy one or is he the crazy one? I think that's what I need to know.
Yeah.
Because this is just a conversation between two dudes.
Right, yeah.
Maybe I'm completely insane.
You could be.
But like, well,
you do wear flip-flops all year round
yeah,
in the snow.
We're all a little unhinged.
Yeah.
But I think it's... Let us know in the comments. Do you listen to music in the car? Like, that seems fairly normal.
Oh, it's normal, yeah, but no, nothing. I like it quiet.
I am so flabbergasted.
I can tell.
My flabbers are gasted. I can't even imagine going to the gym and not listening to something.
I don't see you worked up very often. This is getting you worked up.
Yeah, that's absolutely insane to me. That's so insane. All right. I need a few minutes. We'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye-bye.